Hi, my name is Tanya Aronson-Martin, and I am publisher of Flycorporate. And we are here in sunny Las Vegas on day one, -1 of the NBAA 64th annual meeting and convention. Today is press day, so lots of excitement today. We should be hearing some announcements from OEMs, from service providers and suppliers. And so I suggest we leave our Flycorporate headquarters here at Trump International Hotel and head on down to the Las Vegas Convention Center and check it out. So we're here at the Las Vegas Convention Center and we are ready to begin our press day here at NBAA. So follow me. So I was just wondering if we could talk just a second about Europe. We have the debt crisis in Europe, and we have a banking situation that seems a little unstable as well. How is that affecting Dassault in terms of, you mentioned a little bit earlier, in terms of the manufacturing, euro-dollar situation, and then also selling into Western Europe?
On the manufacturing side, Dassault has been very stable in its factory. That's why we have been able to maintain a good level of deliveries in 2010 and now in 2011. The euro has improved a little bit over the last few weeks, so that's a positive sign, but in the big picture, that still remains a major concern, what Chairman mentioned. And the sales side, all these uncertainties are, of course, creating a lot of wait-and-see attitude from potential buyers, even though, as I mentioned, there's a lot of people who need to replace older airplanes. So we, fortunately, in other parts of the world, have been even more active, but we are looking forward to a record recovery.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Rosenbaum. So we've just stepped out of two press conferences, one with Bombardier and the other with Cessna. Over at Bombardier, we had an update on the Learjet 85 program. It's on track for entry into service in 2013. Currently in the process of of assemblies, of major assemblies. And then over at Cessna, we had the opportunity to be introduced to their new Vice President of Corporate Communications, Diane White. And I want to say hello and congratulations to Diane. She's an old friend of mine, and she's going to be great in that role. And also, we had the chance to meet for the first time Scott Ernest, who is the new CEO of Cessna, who we're going to have the opportunity to speak with later on this week when we interview and videotape him for our NBAA Roundup video. So make sure you check that out, and you can continue to check us out, and we'll have more soon. What I wanted to ask you about actually was that there are some people who say that this looking towards China, it's potentially a lot of hype. They say perhaps because everybody wants to put their hope and faith and trust in China. And so I just wanted to hear from you what you feel some of the drivers are and what your response is to
Well,
that.
I think the driver, the development from China is fundamental. It's not a hype. I mean, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, when I started in 1995, I was actually interviewed by CNN because CNN was curious, 1995, you go to China, sell business aircraft. Actually, that time, I was very confident in the market, but I think I was off a few years. I actually said China will be the second largest business aviation market at that time. But now you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
China will be the largest. I am convinced. You look at it, it's a fundamental development. It's not hype. I think the number can be off by a few years,
Right.
but it will not change this end result.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, what's in your Wow. Very nice.
But it's looking really great. So we're having a little lunch here with Rod Simpson, a Flycorporate contributor and a very close friend. And Rod, you have been here today for the press conferences.
Yeah.
What's your take on what's been said?
Well, I'm quite encouraged that the manufacturers seem to be in fairly good form here, and they seem to be doing a lot of research and development and moving forward. Cessna's just announced its new M2 light jet, which is interesting. It's a stretched version of the Mustang.
And what do you think about that? I mean, considering that light jet market is not doing so well.
I do rather wonder a little bit about their strategy for that. And my personal belief is Cessna need a much bigger aircraft in their range, and I'm a bit surprised that they're not developing that.
So let's put a note on that. We need to ask them about the Columbus again.
I think we need to ask them about the Columbus again. Absolutely, yes, that's right. But Gulfstream have been talking to us and telling us how the 650 program and the 280 are really getting there, and deliveries will be in the relatively near future. So very pleased to see that, and it's nice to see some of these programs really getting up and running.
And you can see the logo. It's very specially designed, by Jackie.
它是有两个图案的，一个是中国的名字，
This is a character, Chinese character, means dragon.
这个是 Jackie，
And in the middle, he's putting out is Jackie, okay, in English.
还有这个也是 Jackie 的 logo，
And this is also, Jackie's logo, JC, Jackie Chan.
但是这个 logo 呢是被他儿子现在用。
However, this logo is being used by his son today.
因为他儿子叫JC，
And his son also named JC.
这个圆的 logo 呢是 Jackie 最常用的。
And in front, this is a very common logo he always use for all his products.
所以故意的是放在机门登机的时候呢，很多人会在这个机门登机的时候照相的时候会照这个 Jackie。
And intentionally put that in front, together with our brand, just to make people easily to recognize this aircraft is Jackie Chan and Legacy 650.
Jackie 的英语比我好很多，所以这个 JC Jet 是我比较亲切。
And JC Jet actually is selected by Jackie. His English very much better than Mr. G.
Thank you very much, Mr. G.
That concludes press day here at NBAA. We just heard from Embraer that Jackie Chan is their new spokesperson, and he's going to be getting himself a Legacy 650. Not quite sure if he's going to have to pay for that or if they're just going to give it to him. If they're giving them away, Embraer, I'm next in line. Take care, everyone, and that's a wrap.